Hey guys, it's Achon and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since we covered any Ashes of Creation content, mainly because content is scarce at this phase and the class I want to main, the Summoner, hasn't been released yet. So I've put it aside and started dumping hours into Path of Exile 2, and I'm having a great time grinding for loot and customizing my build. But today we need to talk about this month's developer update stream, mainly the concept art and details we got on the Summoner class for Ashes of Creation. The Summoner role in the MMO is a delicate topic. There are lots of varied opinions on how this class should play, and with me specifically coming from more of a Final Fantasy XI and EverQuest background, I had confidence Intrepid would go down the right path in terms of bringing that sense of agency over you and your pets back to this genre. It seems to me these days, pets in MMOs tend to be extra DPS sticks that fall into rotational gameplay, losing all sense of control over your pet and just watching it auto-attack. But after watching this live stream, I believe Intrepid is finally bringing that feeling of dominance and control over your pets back into the modern MMO era. And let's go over why. First, if you haven't watched the live stream yet, I suggest you do. The link is in the description below. Also, give me a like and subscribe because, well, that'd be mighty fine of you. First, let's talk about the visuals of the initial Summoner avatars. Unfortunately, we didn't get a full 3D model, but we could get a sense of the direction Intrepid is going in. I like the blend of physical and metaphysical elements. I like that they don't just look like elementals or wisp-like apparitions, and there are even mentions of more completed versions as they level and take form on Vera. The Summoner itself will be in the mage category and will have abilities that you'd expect to see on that class, such as dots and channeling damaging skills. But there was some notable bits of extra information, like the beacon effects, allowing you to share damage with your pet or set them up for damaging AoE effects. But my favorite is the utility skills we could possibly see, like teleport pets. I think it'd be cool to switch places with them as a defensive maneuver to throw people off in PvP. Speaking of PvP, there appears to be a focus on silence and debuffing skills for Summoner as well. Sounds like this will be the class to bring in a Bard and Cleric fight. They even threw a shout out to Final Fantasy XII's Gambit system and how they would like to implement something like that, but not likely soon to happen, if at all. And lastly, we will just touch on how this class is supposed to fill those roles that may be needed, but we haven't talked about what that means for your own personal class fantasy. Will you go classic mage summoner, or will you adorn a great sword and join your pet in battle? What are the solo capabilities of this class? Is this archetype for us solo Andes? In any case, what do you think of this information? Does Intrepid's version of the Summoner fit yours? Let me know in the section below. Thanks again for watching. Achon out.